Hey you guys, it is the Mahogany Dahlia here, and I am back with another Fenty review. As you guys know, the Fenty Galaxy collection actually came out. I believe it's been about like a week or so now, and I actually went and bought it online today because, you know, I'm obsessed with Fenty, and I've been using it for about a week, so I thought I'd finally like come to you guys and give you like my final review on what I think of all the products that she released. I didn't get everything. I got 2 of the lip glosses and I got the palette. Of course I had to pick up the palette because it's like all glitter, but I have some pros and some cons about it, so we're gonna do a little full beat and we're gonna do a little chit chat, and we're gonna pick up this palette and we're gonna get it popping and we're gonna make it do what it do. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So y'all know I'm gonna start with my brows per the usual. I normally come to you guys with like brows already popping, but I figured since I haven't been on in a while, we'll start with brows. So I pick up my Kiss Top Brow Pencil in Deep Dark Brown, and let's see if we can get 2 brows that's real sisters. I really like this pencil better than anything I picked up. If you guys have watched my channel, you guys know about the whole hunt that I had to go on to find this pencil, and I finally ordered it off Amazon when I could find it. And then like a couple days after that, I like went into like my local beauty supply and they had like a full display. I still bought like 3 of them off the display. I don't ever want to have to search for eyebrow pencil again. It might just be real sisters, I don't know. So I'm still gonna go in with my concealer that's closest to my skin tone. I'll either go in with the NYX concealer in Nutmeg, and it's a cream concealer, or I'll also go in with their HD concealer, and it's a liquid concealer. For right now, I'm just gonna use the cream one because I just find it's easier to manage like on humid days, I guess. And trust me, it's humid today. Mind you, my hair has been straightened for over a week. Whew, thank the gods for that. But after I step out in this rain, my hair is probably gonna swell up like a pissed off chicken. So I'll probably have a ponytail by the end of the day. Alright, so without further ado, here's a couple of things that I got from the launch. I of course picked up the Galaxy palette because it was the star of the show. It was around $60, which was a little bit pricey because I mean I've gotten Tarte palettes for a lower price point, but I mean I wanted to support and I actually like the colors in this palette. I also picked up 2 of the lip glosses. I probably will go back and get the other 2. I normally don't wear lip gloss. If you guys have watched my channel before, then you guys know I prefer a matte lip because I just like lipstick that doesn't move. I don't want to have to reapply it all day. It's troublesome and bothersome. Like, I just don't like it. But, and plus like other like satin or gloss lipsticks, they tend to like make my lips peel, and it's really not appealing after a couple hours. So I picked up Platonic Relationship and Gal on the Moon. I've been wearing Platonic Relationship every day since I bought it. I haven't done Gal on the Moon yet because it has a more of like a bluish, grayish, purpley sort of undertone, and I feel like that's better for like night. And y'all know I like work at a real job Monday through Friday. I'll probably wear that when I have like black lipstick on. I think that'll be so fly. But Platonic Relationship so far is my favorite. Now, let's get into the palette. So I've used it a couple times during the week. Let's talk about it. I love the packaging. my fingerprints all over it. So I love the packaging. I think it's so pretty. You open it and they just look like jewels, like so pretty. But I have one big gripe with this palette. Rihanna, where my transition colors, girl? I see a lot of glitter and a lot of shine, and y'all know I'm all about the glitter and about the shine and all that stuff. I'm all about that shit. But where my transition colors at though? No? Okay. You know what? We'll try it on the next go around and I'll still support. But nevertheless, I like these colors. They were really pigmented when I applied them, just with a primer and a brush. I didn't even use a white base. And I figured I would more than likely use a couple of these as highlighters because I feel like the Fenty line makes their products so that it's a multi-purpose item. It's not just, oh, it's a kilowatt highlighter, so you have to use it only on cheekbones or what have you. I could definitely see a couple of these being a highlighter that I would use. So I'm gonna start with a transition color because she doesn't have any in this palette. And for those, I'm gonna pick up my Tarte's Pro palette because it's just my go-to palette for nudes and things like that. If you guys haven't seen it, this is what it looks like. If you guys remember this palette, you guys know I picked this up at IMATS 2017 when my friends were kind enough to roll me around in a wheelchair after I fractured my ankle in 2 places, but we won't relive the past. By the way, shout out to Cammy and Jerica for that. Like, they're still awesome for doing that for me. So I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush. I'm gonna set any concealer that I put under my eyebrows down into my crease, right above the crease area. I'm just gonna blend all of that out. Now right underneath where I just put my skin tone color, I'm gonna go in with Whimsy from the Tarte's palette, and I'm just gonna warm it up right on the brow bone, right into that crease. I don't know if it's the weather or the fact that I don't know. I'm assuming it's the weather, but y'all, if y'all watch my Snapchat, I've been real lazy with the makeup. I just haven't been wanting to do anything, like nothing. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna concentrate more so on the outer corner because I'm more than likely gonna smoke that out. Probably doesn't go with the outfit that I'm wearing today, but who cares? So I'm all done with the Tarte palette. I'm actually going to pick up my Juvia's Place Magic palette. I remember when I went crazy over this palette when it first came out. Like, I had to have it. Like, I had to have it. And if I didn't have it, like, the world was going to end. But then again, I'm like that with every palette that I pick up. So I'm going to go in with Zakaya. And I'm going to go in right into my crease. And I picked up a slightly smaller tapered brush for that. To be honest, I'm looking forward to seeing what Rihanna has for the Christmas collection. I personally am still waiting for a red lipstick. Again, if you watch me on my channel, you know that I love red lipstick, and a matte red at that. And she always has a pretty red lipstick on. Like, I know it's coming. Like, I know it's coming. I'm gonna lighten this a little bit. So I'm gonna pick up Koji, and it's like a pinky color. Like if Hot Blush and Hot Blush. If Hot Pink and like blush color like made a baby, it would be this color. I'm just gonna sweep it up. now that I'm done with all my transition colors, I'm gonna get right into the Fenty palette because I mean that's what you came for anyway. So my first color is, I'm gonna pick up Mars on Fire, and it's this color here. Now they don't have names inside of the palette itself, but if you look on the back, it has a map of all the colors, and I'm not sure if you guys are like me. Sometimes I like to keep my boxes. It also has a map of all the colors on the back too. I normally prefer them on my palette, but I really only prefer it on my palette for when I'm talking to y'all. Other than that, like, I don't really care. But I like the way the palette is done. I think it's a really pretty packaging. I think they look like jewels because they're so sparkly. I think she did this right. I'm gonna go in with a flat brush to pick up Mars on the Moon to start. It's like an orangey color, and I kind of have that theme going on the lid anyway, so I'm just gonna pat that on. Now I will admit, from this I do get fallout, and you'll see what I'm going to do to combat that in just a second when I go into my next color. And to be honest, I could leave it as is, but why leave it as is when you can take it a step further? Now, as I told you guys, I've been using it for about a week, and again, I do get fallout with it because they are, I mean, they're cream, but if you go into it with a dry brush, you're gonna get that fallout. So either I'll spritz it with a little primer or I'll go in with a little glitter glue, just like a little, just to hold it in place. Right, so me personally, that feels a little like one tone all around. So I'm gonna go in with a little glitter glue, and I'm gonna pick up another color. I'm just gonna lightly dab it all over my lid, but concentrating more so in the center. I'm gonna take the same flat brush that I dampened before, and I'm gonna go in with Meteor Crush. It's like this pinky gold color. Or rose gold, should I say. So if you notice, I'm only applying it to 1/2. Okay, so now that my eyes are and everything are done, I'm gonna get into my foundation routine. Now, as far as my Fenty foundation is concerned, I am still using my Fenty foundation. You will not see it in this video. Do not be alarmed. I still like my Fenty foundation, but today I need a full-on beat. I need like heavy ass coverage. I need to put it on like shellac on a hardwood floor. Okay, I want to shine today. Okay, so for that, I'm gonna pick up my Kat Von D in Deep Dark 76. It is totally time for another one because I've been squeezing out this bottle for months saying the same thing. But Fenty came and snatched all my coins, so here we are. I'm gonna color correct slightly because, as you all know, I don't sleep. I don't know if you guys can see that. I do get some fallout on my face from the product. That doesn't bother me. I mean, it may bother, what the fuck is going on? It may bother other people, but it doesn't bother me because I'm gonna put foundation right over it. I mean, if you put your foundation on first, then of course I can see how that could be an issue, but I always put my foundation on second, so it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's easily like, you can easily take it off the makeup wipe, or you can just leave it and tell everybody that you're glowing from within, you know, whatever. For concealer and contour, I'm going to continue with the usual suspects, and I'm going to go with Fawn and my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit. I haven't used that. I haven't used all of it yet, so we still rocking. Although I'm mad that I missed these concealers when they were at Ulta, and they were like, I think they were like $2, and every Ulta I went to, they were like sold out. I was sorely disappointed. And like, I completely transformed as soon as I lay that lash, and y'all know how I feel about a lash. I'm thinking about like getting individual lashes lately. Like, not the kind that they apply at the beauty store though, because fuck around and be looking like Kermit the Frog by the eyeball, and ain't nobody got time for that. Oh, I ran out of Scotch powder and I've been too lazy to reorder it from Amazon. Not like I don't have Amazon one-click Prime or whatever, but I've been using the Black Opal medium powder lately, and it pretty much does the same thing. So if you want an alternative to the Scotch powder, this does the same thing. And to set my contour, you guys know I've been setting my contour with actually an eyeshadow from Juvia's Place in the Masquerade palette. I've used this color so much I don't even know what the name of it is. Yeah, totally can't see it anymore, but it's right underneath. It's in the second to last section, so this one. Actually highlight my nose and maybe like my top lip. I'm not gonna pull one of those colors because I feel like that's a little overkill with our like rosy, pinky, goldy undertones, but I'm going to pull from the actual palette. I'm actually going to pull from the Galaxy palette itself, and the color I'll be using is Mars on Fire. I'm going to use that down the center of my nose. I know it looks bright, and I'm totally okay with that. I am sleepy as shit today. Like, I gotta start taking my ass to bed. Like, I'm tired as hell. But I be out, you know, whole life or no life. Yeah, that's still the motto. So for lips, I'm gonna go with Platonic Relationship and a lip liner. Look, my bad, my little lip liner. It's by NYX and Bloom. I'm not gonna do any lipstick to go along with it. The lip glosses themselves are pigmented enough where I don't have to do a lipstick. I just like to do a liner to just clearly define my lip shape. And because my lips are two-tone, sometimes I'll fill in the darker areas just to make a pop. Alright, so here's my final look with the Fenty Galaxy palette. I actually like it so far. You guys know I like sparkle and shine and glitter and all those things. So if I get a chance to like sparkle more than I normally should, then I'm all about it. Absolutely positively love the lip glosses, and I will go back and get the other two, even though I'm not even a big like lip gloss fan. It's not like gummy or like overly sticky, and I like the fact that it has like the cosmic like sparkle, so it goes like with the theme of the line or whatever. So I think she did a really good job. Let me know what you guys think of this look in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It will be greatly appreciated. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed and you're not getting any notifications, then we know why. It's because you haven't hit what? The bell button. So make sure you guys are hitting the bell button so you guys know when I'm uploading things. I love you guys and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one.